One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas A&M's offense will get the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Boom. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. So Kentucky's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Off the play fake on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off?
Gets away from one, finds room. Slippery slide,
nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They go to the ground. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Well, the ball carrier really showed up for his offense there, right? Down in your own end, within your own 10-yard line, you need someone to step up and make an explosive play happen. You got to make people miss and give yourself some room to work and operate and really get this drive going. He did exactly that.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Softened him up with the run, now to throw. That's caught, it's Johnson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Aggies want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. He wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Power football with the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Just need to crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. He might want another play. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Ready to fire from the pistol. Give to the running back. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now it opens up play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Aggie.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for space, it's Wilcox. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. DB's right up on the receivers. Gets open down the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
To the air, it's Bowling. Finds his man down the middle. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. And his slip's just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. The give to the left. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and to get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up third and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
And, David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Wildcats are on the move. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick handoff.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires to the right. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He wants to change this route. 3rd down play from the gun. Completes it in the middle. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
It's complete. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Trying to keep the drive alive. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Number 20.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Texas A&M 21, Kentucky 10.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to pass. It's Boley. Caught. Makes a man miss. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Sends it back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Lofts one high and deep. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but they still moving forward. Texas A&M going quickly.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
With the catch, it's Bussey. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On 4th down. They could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, looking to pass. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. This offense has it with really good field position. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kentucky, 10.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Makes the quick grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Kentucky right back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Bowling. Fires left. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field, making side adjustments here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Aggies! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 4 over Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Looking downfield, it's Bowling. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen. screen passes, it just never developed. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun on 3rd down. Got his man to the left. Finds some room. Pass the tip. Touchdown, Wildcats. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
The deficit is huge, this one is all, but Overton, they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. Turning on the Jets. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They want that clock to run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jensen. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Jensen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the 1st down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That one.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The play action fake. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Aggies. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. You see some confidence over. They're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Back to throw, it's Bolden. He wants a big play here late. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight.
And the Texas A&M offense.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback may change this route. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After this, it'll be a wrap. Off-play action on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are.